Welcome everybody, welcome to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel, welcome to the Pure Energy Healing Academy. It's beautiful morning, beautiful day. How are you all doing? It's lovely, it really is. It's cloudy, but it's lovely. Yes, did a live this morning, so if you want to go over there and check the live out, I can't even remember what we talked about, but today we're going to talk about a crystal. Oh, it's boring, not crystals again. Yeah, crystals are lovely. I don't talk about crystals like most people talk about crystals. Basically, there's general consensus that each crystal is exactly the same, and I don't believe that at all. I believe that each crystal works in unique ways, and what I try to share with you is kind of like patterns here and there that may have helped to certain clients, but I kind of go against many of the books, so people kind of struggle with my work when it comes to crystals. But you know, all I can do is share what I experience through my clients. So Smithsonite is a beautiful crystal. It's a crystal that I worked with on many occasions through trauma, deep trauma which was suppressed and now resurfaced. Skin conditions was a fantastic one. And there's so many different types of Smithsonite. So you're looking at different colours. You've got like purpley colours. You've got green colours or yellowy colours, and just lots of different colours. But my favourite one is the pink, and this is from Namibia. So yeah, and I like them natural. You can get them polished, tumbled. But I like it natural. I like it with Mother Earth, Mother Stone. I think it's gorgeous. And I've got a few pieces here. And as you can see, when you look at it, it's got these little white dots, and the colour is almost pastel. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to feel and touch when you're working as meditation healer. As a healer, you're working on clients. Fabulous crystal. So I don't have many. I have a few. I've had Tim used to bring me some from. Oh, I could be wrong. I'm not going to say. Don't want to sound stupid, but I think one of the Greek. Was it the island of? I can't remember, but Greece. Actually. Maybe I've had some from Spain as well. Maybe. It's a long time. I can't remember so much. But anyway, this is just a little collection that I had mounted. Really, really pretty. Really pretty. And I've worked on these now for about 3 weeks. I love them like this. Absolutely love them. This is just how I used to work with them, just like this. And the beautiful thing about this is you're not going to get no fake when you see the natural stone and Mother Earth, the Mother Stone. It's just beautiful when they're all combined. You know it's a genuine piece. That's what I like. I just don't trust tumble stones these days so much. I really don't. Beautiful. Gorgeous. So, yeah, just let me hold one. I guess throughout the whole of my working with crystals, this was probably on and off one of the most beautiful crystals that brings, the colour itself in the pink gives you great understanding of a kind of protection, in the sense of you feel comfort deep down. You feel, when you're faced with difficult challenges, there's certain crystals that are there that emit an energy, and teenagers especially, when placing a piece around their neck, it's really helpful just to hold it and feel that there's something there that's giving you an energy that is not just clearing away the trauma or the cause in the moment, what you're going through. But it's an energy that I think it kind of works on this heart energy, and it kind of strengthens the heart to face up to whatever the situation, the trauma, the block is trying to surface, or the situation that you're going through. Skin, I've just said that anyway, yeah, I've just said skin issues. I had clients with I had clients who were hairdressers, worked with liquids and struggled with many different hand and skin issues, irritations, and wherein this seemed to help an awful lot. So my clients used to just basically place it on the issue at hand, just leave it there and place their other hand on top, because that's how I used to do it. So if I'm doing a healing session and somebody's suffering from a skin disorder or a problem with their a rash or something like that, I just simply place it on the rash, put my hand over gently and just lift my hand up and just work on that pace, that gentle pace. That's just an easy, wow, you can feel it straight away. You can feel it spreading on your hand, the energy. So the energy of the crystal combined with your energy, you can feel it. It just feels amazing. And I actually feel like it's not a heartbeat, but it feels like boom, boom, boom. Beautiful. So again, if you suffer with heartbreak, heartache, missing somebody, place it on the heart. And this is where I would, right here. It's actually perfect right there. So great for children. Obviously, it's a really calming crystal. So place next to the bed if a child's going through any kind of deep trauma, sadness, even moments of anger and frustration. It's a diluter, a dispeller of those energies for sure. Also, I found it very grounding as well for people who tended to fly off the rails a little bit. Just paste that around, put it around their neck, just leave it there, and you'll see that their knee-jerk reactions aren't as crazy as they were the day before. So it's good for that. Coupled up with Moroccan quartz, both of them together. I remember working with them two together for a while, and they saw me through tender moments where you're just a little bit unsure about your life and where you're going, what you're doing. You find these two crystals together are fantastic, really, really beautiful. Anything else? Let me have a think. Yeah, it works nicely with black tourmaline as well. That would be for, just calming people down when they've just lost somebody and they feel so raw and delicate. So placing both crystals around the neck, work side by side. The black tourmaline is fabulous for grief, clearing, healing, and coupled with the Smithsonite, it's almost like, I think there's another word for Smithsonite and I can't remember it now. I was told by Tim and I can't remember what it's called. I haven't been online to be able to check it out, but I'm sure you'll know better than me. And I don't even know if Smithsonite comes in different names depending on the colour, but I think it's the same. But yeah. Looking back now, there are times where my clients held on to a relationship or to a business where it was like, I'm not letting it go. Even though deep down we know it's not going to go anywhere, we're just prolonging the agony and pain. I found that working with this crystal on the heart and giving the client the crystal, they found the courage to let go and become independent and strong and find their way, rather than having to feel the need to hold on to something and not let it go. You can't move forward that way. So this crystal is fabulous for that. So there's many circumstances that I found this crystal very, very powerful in its own unique way. I would probably say the heart chakra is this crystal, and I would probably stick with that. I think it's good for all heart issues, heart problems, physical, emotional, spiritual, connecting to the realms of the spirit world. You call them whatever you want, angelic, whatever you want to call them. It is a beautiful frequency that harmonizes the physical body to be able to connect to the spirit world, or your angels, or whatever. You can feel a greater connection, especially if you're wearing it around the heart energy, what you call them, chakras. It's the power point, and you just leave it there, meditate with it, try and do some circle nights were great with this crystal. I remember pouring it around about 20 people. I bought quite a lot, and it was a great night to connect to the spirit world. We had some great hits, some amazing messages that came through. So I guess ultimately it's a crystal that will help you connect to the spirit world, guides, angels. If you work with cards, beautiful to wear around your neck. It keeps you balanced, keeps the good energy there, keeps everything flowing as it should be, the light, all the good things. So I think that's it really. It's a lovely crystal, and definitely should be something that you look towards going to your local crystal store. I don't think I'll have that many too long, because I've only got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces, so they'll be gone pretty quickly. So go to your local crystal store, support them, and ask them to buy a beautiful piece of Samsonite, so Smithsonite. Anything else? I remember a little girl and a mum coming to me, and the little girl was struggling with voices, and I remember putting a piece around this little girl's neck, and it was just sat there, and the voices were the spirit world, not negative entities or attachments, and we could see very clearly. It's funny that the more I talk about it, the more I realise what this crystal did, because I actually remember also a young boy coming, and the voices that he heard were slightly different. It was more of a negative energy. We could feel it, and we placed this crystal around the neck of this little boy who was about 9, and the little girl that I spoke about was about 7. But looking back, when I placed this crystal around the boy's neck, that there was kind of like a reaction of negative energy, and I placed my hand on the heart. The mum was sat, he was stood, and I placed my hand on the heart where the crystal was, and for a few minutes there was a struggle, and then the struggle disappeared, and then he was fine. And then the mother said thereafter, a week or 2 weeks after, no more voices. And so what we saw, both of us clearly, that there was, the entity didn't like the crystal. It didn't like being attached to that crystal or the frequency. And coupled with a little bit of healing and light, that was cleared very quickly. Which, yeah, anything else? I remember having a really big piece and working on one kind of difficult man, very difficult. And normally my crystals, very rarely do my crystals break unless something really heavy is happening. And normally the crystals that would break, it's like you would never believe that they would break. It's impossible. But I remember working with this one particular man who was very difficult. I'm just going to say very difficult. And the piece would have been about this big. And when I finished the healing, on his heart, it had cracked and split into two. So looking back on that, it definitely helps with anger issues, frustration issues. And I think I'm going to leave it there. So I hope I've introduced you to a beautiful crystal. It definitely got another name, but I can't remember it. So yeah, enjoy Smithsonite. So there you go. Enjoy it. Lovely piece. Get yourself some bought and see how you feel with it. Okay, well, that said, it's been a beautiful day yesterday, one day that I will never forget. I want to say thank you to everybody who sent your love and kindness my way, and your luck. Good luck, thank you. It was very positive, everything worked out lovely. I am also sending you that back with love. Thank you so much for last night. You all embraced the tarot course, which comes with a beautiful piece of raw amethyst pendant, set of cards, and mystical oil at a very amazing price now. So lots of people jumped onto that. I don't know how many pieces I've got left, so as soon as we've sold out all the pieces of amethyst, we'll stop that immediately. But until then, it's still available right now, and I'm wishing you all a lovely day. I'll link this crystal below, including the tarot course, the 10-hour tarot course, which comes with the crystal and the oil and the deck of cards and free DHL. I'm wishing you all a lovely day, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little video all about crystals and how I worked with them and how they help my clients. Have a great day, and I mean that. Have a great day.